everyone. Life is in chaos right now, but nonetheless, welcome to a weekly vlog. We are standing in my completely empty primary bathroom closet area, it took me way longer to get it empty than I would have thought. I'm going to show you guys footage while I'm introing this vlog of what I've been doing the last, 3-4 days. Even though I've been doing Swedish death cleaning, even though I've been incredibly organized, I thought getting this stuff cleared out made me realize I still have a lot of work to do. I'm like stunned at how much came out of the closet and our bathroom, but it's all done. And tomorrow they are coming to completely demo, not the closet. We are having new flooring put in the closet, which is why I had to pull everything out. We're also putting can lights in, but everything in the bathroom is being replaced. And this is a project that we started planning for about 9 years ago. We saved the money, we were ready to go, and then pandemic happened, and then I just kind of lost momentum with the project. I did a whole video about how to love your dated house. Everything worked, so we were fine. And then we started seeing some like water damage, moisture damage going on, like the paint was peeling. Things were bad. Things were really bad. And we realized that in order to preserve the investment that is our home, we really needed to update this bathroom. So I'm hoping that by the time this video goes up on Friday, I feel a lot less frazzled than I do right now. And I should be able to show you like the whole thing, like everything out and the whole. It's just mind-blowing to me that we were at this point now, but this is where we are. And I'm excited and I'm really glad you're here, and let's get it going. So Scooby is hanging out on the floor of my empty closet. Everything is gone. Now, Scott's closet, he gets home from a trip at 2 o'clock, so he still has to empty out his part. But look at this, you guys. Everything is out. Everything is out. And it's all been kind of distributed to different areas of my home. Some of my clothes are in my closet in my office. Some of them are in the twins' rooms. They're kind of spread all over, but yeah, it's kind of weird to see it all empty. And then this is like our final before. I just pulled that out. I still have to clean off all of this, and he still has to do his side. And I have a little bit more to do here. I've pretty much emptied everything out of here. Just a few more small things that need to be moved. And I'm gonna do that part now. But this is a lot. Like getting ready for a project like this takes forever. It's not like it is on HGTV, and you're gonna hear me saying that a lot. Okay, so the other part of this project is we are having doors put on the music room. This was designed as a living room. No one uses it that way. No one in our neighborhood uses theirs like this. So the carpet's disgusting, that's all coming out. And we're putting new flooring in there, and a door is going on here. It's being custom built. The transom part will look similar to that. So I'm hoping that it comes out how it was in my head, but that destruction and reconstruction and everything is starting tomorrow too. So we have a lot going on, huh, Scoop? A lot. Okay, you guys, it is a couple of hours later. I've changed clothes because I just have been a filthy mess. Everything is gone. I still have some soap and lotion there, and I am gonna shower in this shower one last time tonight. I have no idea why I could shower in the other shower. But just remember that this is your last parting shot of the carpet in my bathroom. I just want you to know. I know it's sad, but every journey has to come to an end. And so as we look at the yellowed jets of the jacuzzi, the carpet of the bathroom, the peeling paint on the walls, and the plant ledge, let us remember too the good times. I realize it's a sad ending. Can't get through with a straight face. It's not sad. It's not sad at all, in fact. I mean, I'm a little sad to be saying goodbye to so much of my hard-earned money, but I'm not sad to be getting rid of the carpet and the peeling paint and the horrible shower and all the things. Did I tell you we're getting a bench in the shower? All my life. I bought my first home in, let's see, the twins were born in 1999. We bought our first home in 2000. Never have had a bench in the shower. I have been hoisting my leg up against the wall to shave my legs my entire life. Never had a bench in the shower. Very excited about that. They're also installing a ceiling fan up there. That's getting closed off. I think I already told you this. The vent's going in there. Like, I'm as excited about the mechanical upgrades as I am about the cosmetic upgrades, because I really think this room is gonna just function so much better for both of us. So anyway, say goodbye to the old, and in just a few short weeks, I'll be unveiling the new. I wish it was like on HGTV. I wish I could just be like, and snap of a finger and 30 minutes later and everything is done. No, not at all. Okay, they literally just left. Day one is complete. I'm very happy. This is, again, I think I'm gonna walk in here. It's a little quieter. It's not quite so echoey. If you are not me, if you're like a normal person that manages stress and anxiety without any problem whatsoever, then this is like totally not even a big deal for you. For me, as a person who derives a lot of like peace and centeredness from my home not being in chaos, this is a lot. I'm dealing, I realize I'm being ridiculous. It's just a lot, and I'm going to get used to it because this is going to be going on for 6 weeks plus. So we're just gonna deal. We're just gonna deal. Let me show you what they did today. Okay, so first off, we have all of the sheeting was put up, which is fantastic. And that protects the bed and all of our furniture. I now see why they advised me against trying to live in here. Over here are all the things from the closet that in my brain, I wasn't gonna need during the process. That may have ended up being a dumb decision, but we ran out of time, so things just got shoved. It's real life, folks. And they taped off all of this. You guys have seen me film many videos in this corner. Then when you walk in here, here's where we are. Everything has been pulled up. The tub is gone. The flooring is gone. The carpet is gone. They even pulled up some of the wallpaper. We found this really bizarre pink stripes, which for 1995 feels really weird to me. Comment below if you have a 1995 house and there was pink wallpaper. That just felt really strange. I mean, it's a choice. They might have been going for like an English country vibe. I don't know. Also, though, that explains why the paint was peeling so much, because they just painted over wallpaper, which is ill-advised. I would not do that. Don't do that to people. But yeah, everything's gone in here. This they have not taken up yet. I don't know if they took the toilet out yet. No, this is still intact. So they'll do that tomorrow. Shower is completely gone. The shower is going to be slightly larger. Wow, you guys. And then in here, basically they just took the flooring out, which is as it should be. And then, yeah. So yeah. Day one was successful. They threw most of the stuff out of that window. But I mean, yeah, it's actually happening, you guys. This is actually happening. The guys were incredibly like clean. They have this set up, very respectful of our space, easy to work with, all the things. And I'm starting to feel my blood pressure go down. It was a lot to get ready for them. This part is a lot, but now I'm feeling like we're on the right path. We are so fortunate to be able to do this. Do not hear any of my like, I'm having anxiety as a complaint. I know how fortunate I am. This is a big deal. Just gonna take some deep breaths and I'll check in tomorrow. Okay, we are in my garage and I'm gonna show you guys everything that is here. All of the materials for the project are on site. You want this. You wanna make sure whether you're using a general contractor or you are whoever you're using, even if you're doing DIY, you want all your materials on site before you ever start. The hair is interesting right now. But yeah, I'm gonna show you all this stuff because it's here. Okay, don't know what that is. That's something. Kohler tub filler. This is my vanity, which is this absolutely gorgeous, oh look, I can show you, this gorgeous blue. They've already checked everything, made sure nothing's broken. This is my countertop. Scott's will be very similar to this, but his vanity is a lot smaller. You guys look at all the counter space, oh my gosh. And then over here we have, I think that's the smaller of the two vanities, same color. This is the bathtub, this absolutely gorgeous freestanding tub, specifically chosen, by the way, for my height at 5'5.5" which is why you work with an incredible interior designer. This is shower tile, I think. Yeah, this is shower tile. This is the floor of the shower. And then these are the floor tiles. And we have these going throughout the whole floor. Doesn't look like much here, but when they're together, they obviously make a really beautiful pattern. So it's definitely, I can start to see it all coming together in my head, and I'm getting very excited. Okay, you guys, come here, doggies. First lighting of our fire table, which I hope works. What? It's so pretty. Is that low?
That's low.
And turn it up all the way. What are you doing?
It needs lighting all the flames.
Oh, why?
Because we got rocks covered on it.
Did we do something wrong?
No.
Ooh. Ah. That's so pretty. Thank you, honey.
Anytime.
Okay, so end of day 2. This first week is feeling, I think there's a dog coming. Hello? Come here, baby. There's a dog coming. This first week is feeling good. I feel like there's no like crazy unexpected surprises. There's a few decisions we've had to make on the fly. Again, really good reason to have an interior designer and a really good contractor. Alex works really closely with Taylor and Alexis, which are our interior designers, to make sure that everything is kind of happening the way that we want it to. The biggest piece was the fact that I was not responsible for ordering supplies. I was not responsible for checking the vanities when they got here and making sure that nothing was broken. I was not responsible for checking, the vanity tops. Now, you pay a premium to do it this way, but everything has been taken care of for me. When all the deliveries happened, they were all delivered to Alex's warehouse. He now has brought everything here to me. Things are on site. Things are being put where they are supposed to go. It's just very exciting. Now, what happens anytime you do a project like this is like the first little bit, things happen really, really fast. And then things move really, really slow. So at the end of this week, it will feel like there's a whole bunch going on. And then it's going to get really, really sloth-like for a while as like electricians come in and plumbers come in. So this is the only time I'll do a full weekly vlog like this, but you get what you pay for. And we have been very lucky to be able to find people that we trust, that are very talented, that are very good at what they do. And yeah, day 2 is over. Okay, I'm sure the video quality is not going to be good because I'm A, using the front-facing camera, or I guess the selfie camera, and B, it's dark. But you guys, I have wanted a fire table out here on this deck since 2017. And my problem was the ones that I saw in catalogs and things that I loved were way too expensive, and the ones that I could find at like Costco and Home Depot, you had to put them together. There were all these reports of that they rusted, and it just took me forever to find one that I liked. It won't be, it's not affiliate or anything, and yes, I paid my own money. Well, Scott did. He bought me this as a gift, which was very sweet. He basically told me, because he was tired of listening to me say how badly I wanted one, and fall is like prime deck season in Atlanta, and to be able to be out here, I don't have any wine right now, but tea or a glass of wine or whatever is it's a very big deal. I don't know, can you hear it? Oh my God, I'm so happy right now. I will link the company below. They're based out of Orlando. I really love it. Look, it's got the little glass. And it gives off a surprising amount of heat. And I don't even really need it right now, but it was just for atmosphere. Anyway, very happy with it. I'll be even happier once I have a good bottle of wine and I can come out here and just dreamy. We've had I thought about getting a solo stove, but normally it's just me out here, and that would be such a big production to put the whole fire together and then just burn it for like 20 minutes. What I want to do is just come out here for like a reset at the end of the day. And so, yeah, now I have it, and it's just blissful. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday morning, and there's only like a brief period of time where workers are going to be here today, and I am so happy. It's only been 2 days. I don't know why I'm being such a baby about it, but every time well, to be fair, we haven't done a project on this scale since we lived in Texas, and I worked full-time in an office then, so the kids and I were out of the house. They were at school. I was at work all day while the work was being done, so I wasn't even exposed to it like I am being now. So that's probably why I'm like, was it this hard last time? No, it wasn't. I might have said this yesterday, but the reason I'm not just like going and working from Starbucks or whatever is because of what I'm looking at right now, which are these precious doggies. They just would prefer to have me here. And we tried to be gone the first day for just a couple of hours. And when we got back, they were extremely agitated, far more than, when the house is just quiet. It's just a lot for them. So I'm trying to stick around for their sake. There's only one person coming today, and it's the tile guy. And that's just to kind of do an assessment of the situation. Also, I woke up in the middle of the night, very worried about the bench. I know that might sound weird, but there's supposed to be a bench in the shower. Scott, as some of you know, is 6'4" tall. He is not a small person. And I'm worried that the bench is going to take up too much floor space in the shower. So when the tile guy gets here today, he's coming with Alex. I'm going to have that conversation. Literally woke up at 4 a.m, worried that that was a bad idea. So all of my bragging on day one about how I'm finally going to have a bench in my shower may not happen. That's okay. Also note, all of my clothes, as we talked about, are spread everywhere. So once the tile guys leave, I'm going to do laundry, and I'm going to sort through what's been thrown in Matt's room. I don't think there's a lot to get rid of in there because I pretty much did a good clean out of my closet, but I didn't do a good job of finding things. Okay, here's what I should have done. This is for you if you're starting a project like this and you're going to get kicked out of your bedroom. What I should have done is created a capsule wardrobe for the next 6 weeks and used this and just created a capsule wardrobe and stuck with it and said, this is all I'm wearing for the next 6 weeks deal. I should have done a daily must-haves basket, because what I didn't know is that the workers were going to use this bathroom off of my office. So I can't really use that bathroom, but it's also the bathroom where I shower. So I'm cleaning it at the end of every day, and I'm moving stuff in between 2 different bathrooms. And I was not organized. In my own defense, I could not have known this, but my strong advice would be gather together like you're going on a trip. I might have even mentioned this or had the thought, but I didn't do it. So pack like you're going on a trip, pack whatever your capsule wardrobe is, your daily cosmetics, your daily toothbrush. Last night I had an actual nervous breakdown because I could not find my dental floss. And yes, I have 5 packages of dental floss, but there's this one particular brand that I like and I couldn't find it. And it's just, for someone who calls herself organized, this has been far more chaotic. Also, I think my perimenopause hormones are going crazy, which is not helping anyone. But today, I have a better attitude. I'm going to get myself organized. The house is quiet. I've got to go to the grocery store. I've got to get laundry done. The dogs are going to the groomer. All of normal life is still going on. So normal life has to happen today. And I put makeup on, well, a little bit for the first time in this whole process. So yeah, let's get on with the day. Okay, Lenny and Sadie, Can you guys settle down? Sadie, Marie, we're gonna get them settled. We're gonna head to the groomer and I'll show you how pretty they look. Unfortunately, they look pretty much the same when they get groomed, but let me tell you, they smell much better, much better. If this was smell-o-vision, you would have already clicked off this video and unsubscribed by now. Not really, maybe. Down in the basement again. They are back from the groomer and they're so clean. Sadie, come show them how, Sadie, you want to come show them how clean you are? You want to come show them? They're so clean, but they're like super hyper. And my son has a Zoom call upstairs, so we're down here in the basement again. But at least it's quiet. And they got these cute little bandanas, little fall bandanas. That's so fun, Mr. Lenny. They're tired. They are, their groomer. This is a weird solution because otherwise you know what? I don't know why I have to explain everything. I feel like I don't. Things are weird at my house right now. That's it. Hashtag things are weird at my house. Oh, he's going to come on this side. But we are doing, yes, definitely settle yourself in. You smell. Oh, you smell so good. Scooby did not get groomed today, sadly. So, oh well, so sad. Costco happened. Do you guys know that all the Christmas stuff is up at Costco? Christmas, not Halloween, Christmas. I did not partake in any of that nonsense. I got things like paper towels and toilet paper and coffee and salmon because we're going to make salmon tonight for dinner. So I'm excited about that. Anyway, going to take a break right now and watch some Star Trek. So that'll be good. Voyager, if you were wondering. If you're a Star Trek person, most of us have a favorite series. TNG, Star Trek The Next Generation, is my first choice. In fact, I named my son Will after Will Wheaton, who played Wesley Crusher in Star Trek The Next Generation. My second favorite is Voyager because of Captain Janeway. She is just absolutely incredible. Jane Mulgrew, I believe, is the actor's name. I love her. So I'm going to watch that, just kind of rebalance, recalibrate, if you will. Yeah. Good morning. It is Thursday, and we had a very early start this morning. The electricians got here at 7:15 this morning. Whoop, whoop. And good news, they installed the can lights, and they got all of the electrical set up, so we're ready to go. So hold on. Okay, this is the fan. It's just sitting there for now. There's our toilet. Ugh, so gross. Anyway, here is, you can't really see what they've done, but they got everything ready for the lighting that's going to go on either side of the mirrors for the vanities. And we have our vent installed. Isn't that amazing? Originally, it was going to go there and they were going to close that off, but for budget reasons, we decided not to do that. So the plant ledge will live to fight another day. We might put some little animatronics up there or something. I'm just kidding. And then also, Sadie, don't do that. The can lights. Now, if you recall, maybe you don't, Scott did not have a light over here. So poor man frequently gets up at God knows what time, 4:30, 5 a.m. for work. He could never see. So sometimes I would find him, Sadie, out. She's getting into this stuff. You know what? You need to go on the other side. Go. Dog's on the other side. Go that way. Go with brother. Go on the other side. There we go. Zip that back up. Okay. Going back to where we were. Scott couldn't see to get ready, and sometimes I would catch him in here using his actual flashlight to get ready. So he has a light, and then I have a can light there, and they added a can light here. I used to only have that one and that one. I am so happy. And then you can see where they've put in the stuff for the ceiling fan. So yeah, what are we on, day 4? Day 4. Oh, and I have good news. Okay. Hello. So I just got back from the grocery store and I realized I started to tell you about the really great news and then I didn't tell you what the great news was. So the great news is Alex told me that we are a week ahead of schedule. a whole week. So he was kind of padding things a little bit because we didn't know if we were going to find anything unexpected when we took down the walls. That's the way it always goes. That part is very much like it is on HGTV. Sometimes you just have no way of knowing until you take everything down. But the scope of work is actually exactly what he expected. And as of right now, knock wood, that could always change, we are going to be ahead of schedule, which is amazing, which means the entire project should wrap up the week of October 13th, which is crazy to me, but we're very excited. Also very exciting, when I was on my way out to the grocery store, I'm making pasta primavera for dinner, which, you know, no one cares, but there you go. I picked up the mail and there were 2 books and 2 other things. So hold on. This book I already put over there because this is the book I'm going to read later. This is a book called Overwork by Bridget Schulte. Her first book, Overwhelmed, kind of changed my life. It changed my view of feminism. It changed so much for me. This is an amazing author. She does her homework. She's an incredible researcher, and she writes from the perspective of a wife and working mom. And this is Overwork, Transforming the Daily Grind and the Quest for a Better Life. All about this. Can't wait to read this. I also got Lucy Foley's The Invitation. Her book, The Guest List, I absolutely loved. This one came up and I have not read it yet. So really excited to read that. And then, so we know, and I talked about this on Instagram, which by the way, I'm at Jen LaForge if you're not following me over there. I am a plum paper girl. That's the planner that I use, that I have used for a really long time. I don't talk a lot about planning on this channel, but there is another planning brand that I really like called Laurel Denise Planners, and especially the Undated Agenda, which this is what I use for my content planning. So I love it because I can map out the weeks. You can really use this however it works for you, but it has undated month and then the weeks. And then in the back, you've got, hold on, I'll show you. You've got all of these other, you've got like the year, you can map out goals, things to remember. Then I've got YouTube videos 2024. And then there's all this great space in the back. So what I do is I plan my content and then I script out my videos, research notes, whatever that I don't want to forget. And it all goes in here. And I love this because the size is really cool and it's super compact. So non-sponsored, non-affiliate, but this one is now full and it was time for a new one. And I also got myself another little set of goodies. So I think these are the goodies. These are the goodies, so I'll start with these. Laurel Denise is a small female-owned company. Love, you know how I am, you guys. You know how I am. Love me a small female-owned company. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Okay, this is what it looks like. And these stickers are actually, they're Post-it notes designed to fit in her planners, but I will use them in both my plum paper planner and in my new Undated Agenda, which I'm going to show you in a minute. Heaven. As someone who is doing decluttering and Swedish death cleaning, things like this that are office supplies for my job, I never feel bad about buying because I use them all up. I love writing things down, putting things on paper. Honestly, one of the reasons I think my business has been so successful is because of the systems I've set up that work with the way my brain works. You may be a person who does better with digital planning, whatever. This is how my brain works, is writing things down in actual pen and paper. And look at that. Look how pretty it is. So I got these sticky notes. So these are all sticky. So you can stick the to-dos. You can, however you want to use those. I'm not even sure how I'm going to use them yet. I just had to have them. And then this is my new Undated Agenda. And this color kind of had me over the moon. I was going to order this no matter what, because as I said, my other one was full. Okay. All right. Laurel Denise, if y'all are watching, you need to send me a discount code. They might even have an affiliate program, but I'm kind of over affiliate programs. It's just one more thing for me to keep track of. So just order from them in good faith and bless them well. Approved by Laurel Denise. Their Instagram is adorable too. But here she is. The fabric is a little bit different than the last one I got. I like it better. You have this on the front page, and then see, it just looks like this. Undated month, and then you can use these columns for whatever you want. Maybe it's 4 different projects you're working on. If you have, 3 kids and a husband, or you have 4 dogs, or whatever the case may be, you can use that for whatever. And I love that flexibility. Same with, so you've got all of those, and then when you get in the back, you've got 12 of those. You've got 12 places to write monthly goals and notes. And that's usually where, or last time, that's where I wrote all of my travel plans. And then you've got this section here, which you could use for financials. You could use, they always have a lot of ideas on their YouTube channel and on their Instagram on how to use it. And then in the very back, this is probably the part I love the most. There's options. You have grids, a whole bunch of grids. I love options when it comes to paper. And then you have the dotted pages as well. So for me, this is this is my external brain for my content planning, and I love it for that. So there you go, little shout out. So a little bit of happy mail never hurt anybody, especially if you're in chaos. So I'm super excited about tomorrow because I'm going to lunch with William, and I think the plumbers are coming in the morning. So I think I'm going to end this weekly vlog here. It was a good week. It was chaotic. I think I learned some things. If I ever do another big household project again, which I probably won't do if I'm going to be honest, I hope not to. I hope that when Scott and I move to the house we'll live, our last house, that it's like a condo or like a 1-story house, super simple, not a tiny house because we both need our space, but I want it to be very simple, just a much more simple setup than we have here. But I love this house for now. It is serving us incredibly well. It's great for the business. And I cannot wait to bring you this bathroom project when it's completed. And I'll update you along the way too. Whatever you're doing, I hope you're finding joy. Thanks for keeping me company this week. It was a chaotic one, but I hope you found it a lot of fun. And I'll see you next time.